各位晚安。今天要玩的是2K15。好，各位晚安。我们今天玩的是一场 NBA2K15，大家应该都知道，就是打篮球的。JKOBA 是打篮球的，然后因为之前打。那我们现在就开始，我们来玩线上，今天加玩家分享。好。
And now, presented by Sprite, the 2K pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, and by my side is Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to 2K Sports, the NBA season wrapping up, and you can just feel the anticipation for the playoffs. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, it's always an exciting time of the year as fans and other players and coaches around the league all getting a first look at how they might be shaping up for the upcoming season. Shaq, what was it like for you to play against the San Antonio?
Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup.
Hello, basketball fans.
This is Kevin Durant. Welcome to 2KU.
An NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Western Conference battles always fun. This time it's the Los Angeles Lakers intent on protecting home court. And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Down low it's Duncan and Splitter, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Parker outside. There's the foul. It'll go on Ed Davis. That's his first foul.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Parker dishes to Green. Shot clock at 6. Leonard against Johnson. And the shot falls short this time.
That's one he knows he should have made. Well, Ed Davis, in his 5th season out of North Carolina, he's had the battle for minutes both in Toronto and Memphis, but has produced when he's been on the court. An active, athletic big man. He's a player to watch.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Leonard with no one around. It's good from long range. Leonard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bryant against Green. The drive by Bryant. He dishes it to Hill. From 10 feet out, that one goes. Count. Los Angeles on D. Now let's find out what head coach Greg Popovich had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, he said basically that in order to be successful, their main priority has to be canceling out the speed of their opponents with good transition defense. That, to him, is what will make the biggest difference here today and allow them to get a win, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Clarkson passes to Kobe. Dishes it to Hill. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Well, Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played Clark, he's been pretty effective.
You know, Kevin, last season, around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread-out system might have limited his playing time.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Duncan. Splitter dishes to Green. It's stolen by Davis. And now Kobe running the floor all by himself.
Pretty bad defense, letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen. They sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. Where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards and really defensively as well.
Bryant hits them both.
Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
Lakers have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Duncan with a screen on Johnson. Johnson against Leonard. Back to Duncan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 final, refused to dignify the question with the response. Last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
He hits the second from the line. And for Duncan and the Spurs, year after year, people write him off. And Steve, they keep proving him wrong.
It's incredible. I mean, I think I wrote them off 4 years ago, and here they are continuing to just be an elite team in the NBA. And Duncan, one of the big reasons for it. He seems to get better and better, and he loves the game. He continues to stay in great shape and compete. Who knows how long he'll go.
And the wide open shot from Green. Nailed from three-point land. Green's got 6.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the defense getting bombarded. They just haven't been able to slow him down.
That'll be a 5-second call.
3 early turnovers for him here. I mean, he just does not look sharp out there, guys.
Well, he better sharpen it up right now because he's on pace to have about a dozen turnovers when it's all said and done.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. He kicks to Parker.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into very serious foul trouble early in this game.
And the Lakers with some changes. Rando comes in, Fred Davis. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Baines is checked in. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. Kept alive. Duncan with the bucket.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's going in.
Here's Lynn. Nails the 16-footer. Lynn's got his first bucket in this one. Spurs leading by 6. The Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise over the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Now here's Parker after Jordan Hill's miss. Baines passes to Parker. And it's Duncan penetrating, and the Spurs scoring again.
They haven't been able to stifle them defensively here.
Now their offense continues to click.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Well, for Tim Duncan with age, the Spurs have looked to reduce his minutes load during the regular season, but when he's on the court, he remains as efficient as ever.
And the Lakers with some changes. Davis is checked in for Randall. Young comes in for Wesley Johnson. And Ellington is subbed in for Kobe. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Leonard. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
And Duncan last season averaging close to a double-double in less than 30 minutes a game, as dominant on the glass as ever. Tim Duncan.
4 on the clock. Outside, Ginobili. And that's collected by Hill. Lakers trailed by 10. Ellington dishes to Davis. Los Angeles with another miss. And you take a look at Tim Duncan's rebounding, Steve, moving into the top 5 in career double-double.
Yeah, he just passed Karl Malone and the great Bill Russell. So Duncan just continues this late career renaissance. His play has just been spectacular the last few years.
Here's Hill, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. On the free throw, no good. And here's Mills. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. A three-pointer off the mark. It'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. Welcome back, folks. Thank you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports as we get set to get going once again. Hey, during the break, players getting a chance to refuel and hydrate with some Gatorade, as there is more basketball in store. And a close.
Yeah! What a shot! Man, what a play! You know, the Spurs culture really. Really an example for the entire league, and you have to give a lot of credit to head coach Greg Popovich. He demands accountability and execution while at the same time balancing that with a really great sense of humor and an authentic interest in his players as people, and that goes a long way. And he's got a great leadership team around him, his owner and general manager. They've been a terrific trio for almost 2 decades now.
And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. And Ginobili with the slam.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
The kick out to Young. There's the triple. Rebounded by Manu Ginobili.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Any extra possessions that you can get, either through steals or rebounds, are so critical in this game.
Here's Splitter, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, going into last season, Thiago Splitter accepting a 4-year, $36 million extension, Steve, from the Spurs.
A lot of people questioned the value of that contract, but Splitter more than earned it with his play throughout the regular season and in the playoffs. He's versatile, he can pass, he can defend, and even though his numbers were down a little bit last year, he made tremendous impact just in terms of their interior play.
And Splitter clearly, when you look at him offensively, is not a floor spacer. He's a guy who's going to finish inside, he's going to set solid screens. Even though he plays close to the basket, his field goal percentage dropped by almost 10% over the last couple of seasons. He was once superb in that area. Now he's just rock solid. But with the Spurs, in his role, rock solid is good enough.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Gentlemen, the great Kobe Bryant, now in his 19th year in the league, he said, "This is the last chapter. The book is going to close. I just haven't determined how many pages are left. But my passion only increases. You realize you only have so many years left. It re-energizes you to fine-tune your preparation and make sure you leave no stone unturned." Kevin, sounds familiar.
That sounds like him. Never wanted to shy from a challenge. Thanks, Doris.
Splitter still shooting over 90% of his shots in the paint. Less effective down low. Injuries perhaps a factor. We'll see if he can bounce back.
Well, Kawhi Leonard drafted 15th overall, Clark back in 2011. The pick acquired from the Indiana Pacers in a trade for George Hill.
And you know, at the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years.
The Lakers making a switch here. Young's checked in. Tipped away. It's stolen by Duncan. And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. Looks like he just lost his focus. I'm not sure what he was thinking about there. That's a strange foul.
Who knows? Maybe he just wanted to take a break for a minute.
Parker drives in. A shot by Duncan. Nobody around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight. Lakers trailed by 13. Bryant has the open look, and that one goes long.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with, but you can't fault him for taking it when the defense backs off like that.
Leonard attacking. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Green kicks to Parker. Just 5 to shoot. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Young from the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 10-2 run here.
Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
Parker outside, wants to get it to Duncan, and does. 8 feet away, and a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Duncan's got 9. And you look at all the head coaches and front office executives who have come out of the Spurs organization. They are sprinkled guys throughout the NBA. And Steve, almost half the teams in the league have some kind of fingerprint from the Spurs.
Well, it's a copycat league, and the Spurs winning culture, all the cross-pollinating that goes on in the NBA and the relationships. And I think in the end, the result is good for the league. You want as many well-run franchises as possible.
Wayne Ellington's checked in for Bryant. Parker A rebound by Young.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Parker kicks to Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. In low to Duncan. It's stolen by Randall. Ellington with it. Working on Green. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Here's San Antonio. They're on a 14-4 run. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Stolen by Boozer. Fast break. The Lakers. Randall's running. There's the pass to Clarkson. No good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And the dunk by Duncan.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
Lakers trailed by 17. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
He had no choice but to lunge for that pass to stop it from getting through.
That was a good job. It could have been a quick bucket if he doesn't knock it out of bounds there.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Young. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Clarkson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Duncan. Bellinelli comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker.
Man, their offense is really crank up in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've got it going now. Above 60% shooting for the night, and it's going to be tough to beat them when they shoot it like that.
Bellinelli with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Johnson, the pass to Ellington, and it's blocked. Back to Johnson. Second shot opportunity. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Ginobili left side. Second chance effort, and it's good on the way in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up. Wow! Oh my goodness, that one got me out of my seat. Unbelievable long-range shot.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs lead by 19. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, Papa, solid.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. An exceptional performance from Tim Duncan.
How about his first half? Just easily surpassing his average point total.
On pace for a monster game. Too bad he can't score like this every night.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
For the Lakers, they've really struggled against Duncan.
He has 11 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
But he's done a better job than the numbers indicate. Really, I think he's been really sound defensively and he's helped his club.
Lynn and Kobe are your 1 and your 2. Randall out there with Hill. And it's Davis in at the small forward spot. That's the Laker 5.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle. And that's held true in this one so far, Steve.
And even if it's only a modest advantage that they have in that category, it's still a significant factor.
A rebound by the Spurs. Who could forget Jeremy Lin's dynamic and dramatic emergence with the Knicks back in early 2012? He went from an end-of-the-bench type player struggling just to stay Clark in the league to a...
干，卡住了。 一样，空中镜头，干，等哦。接触不了。一离开。OK， 回来。他妈还是不让我用。这是怎样？控制器坏掉。干妈的！好，换一只。干，这只也坏，哎，不要这个。干，这是怎样？算了。
National storyline in a matter of weeks.
Yeah, it was insanity for sure. I mean, and his play is settled to where he's a quality rotation player now. And quite honestly, I think he's more comfortable not having to be a media fixture.
妈，再接一次，不行，他妈要打的。
Like he was during that Linsanity phase. I think he's much more understated and doesn't really enjoy the spotlight, and this is much more comfortable for him where he is now.
Leonard against Davis. Leonard dishes to Parker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Just seems like they're finding. An open lane to the hoop every. Every time down. It's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
The Spurs have put up good numbers at the charity stripe. Converting 6 of 7.
Well, they were very pleased with their free throw numbers a year ago. They knocked down about 79% from the stripe as a team.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting. You know, and whether or not Jeremy Lin enjoys celebrity, the NBA was certainly taking advantage of his popularity in Asia last season. The Rockets played a couple of preseason games in Taiwan, and even as he joins the Lakers now, I still think that'll be something that the league and the Lakers will be able to take advantage of.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Spurs coach Greg Popovich is so highly respected by his peers. Under coach Scott Brooks said there are 3 things you can count on: death, taxes, and Pop winning 50 games. Dallas coach Rick Carlisle called him, quote, the best coach in any sport ever and the smartest man in the history of the world. Kevin, he wasn't joking.
High praise indeed. Thank you, Doris.
And, you know, despite all the attention and promotion, Lin is still a young player with room to grow. Probably not a star, but you know, from an undrafted player glued to the bench in his first 2 seasons, he has come a long way.
It's really an admirable story.
Nick Young's checked in for the Lakers. Clarkson comes in for Jeremy Lin. On offense, here are the Spurs. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Got that bucket in no time at all. Green's got 5 points now this quarter.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Blacks checked in for Davis. Ellington comes in for Jordan Hill. Ryan Kelly, he's checked in for Bryant. And Ronnie Price has subbed in for Clarkson. It's Parker with the drive. Misses from short range.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
What is insane about the Spurs and how successful they are as a franchise is that in their entire franchise history, they've only missed the playoffs 4 times. That is absolutely remarkable.
And with the Spurs in the playoffs, you can't even begin to think about a postseason without the Spurs being involved. Only 4 absences since 1976. That's incredible.
Of course, with the Spurs, the last time they missed the playoffs, they drafted perhaps one of the best power forwards of all time in Tim Duncan.
Well, you know, he's a part of why they haven't missed the playoffs since. But the organization has run really well from top to bottom. And they deserve nothing but the success they've had since their inception because of that.
Leonard kicks to Parker. 5 on the clock.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Here's Kelly, banked in off the glass.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
Parker against Price. Green, the pass to Splitter. Kicks to Parker. From the arc. Parker with another miss.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit. Normally, that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
Leonard attacking, deflects the pass, and stolen by Ellington. Now Young inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Young's got his second bucket.
Crisp pass. Into the paint.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Parker double teamed. To the inside. Splitter. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Splitter's got 6 points.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
It's tipped. Pass to Black. Lets it go from 14. Rebounded by the Spurs. Duncan's got his 6th rebound on the night.
It's been a great day for them on the boards, Clark. That's definitely been a major factor in building this big lead.
And, you know, from a number standpoint, the advantage might not be that large, but they have been manhandling them inside.
Here is Ellington. He's had some playings on him, but no scoring yet from him.
Yeah, no mistakes on the offensive execution there.
For San Antonio, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And it's Ronnie Price with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Diaw. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Pass to Bellinelli. Ginobili outside. 6 to shoot. Ginobili draws the double. Here's Diaw. And that one's on target from the wing. Diaw's got 5.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Clarkson kicks to Young. That's good on the jump shot. Young's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
Yeah, that's 4 straight trips, guys, where their passes have ended up in scores. 4 straight assists. Great team play. And their interior defense getting exposed once again. How how many open looks at the rim are they going to allow?
Diaw with the steal. Ginobili attacking, and he banks in the layup.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. It's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Mills with it. He's picked up by Hill. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. 6 to shoot. The feet to Bellinelli. And here's Mills for 3. The shot no good. The 3/4 of this one all but over already. It's the Spurs running away with it. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie, and the truck for showing. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor for San Antonio. Hills at point with Bellinelli. They're the backcourt. Boris Diaw is out there with Ginobili, and it's Baines in at the 5. To the middle, Mills. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mills has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for San Antonio. The dish to Ellington. Lets it go from deep, and Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 8 rebounds in this game. And it's slammed in by Ginobili.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
And a wide open look for Lynn. The rebound by the Spurs. 3 on 3. Ryan against Ginobili. To the wing on the left. Bellinelli dishes to Baines. Good D by Boozer.